Swift The Eras Tour is directed by Sam Wrench and is, the cultural phenomenon continues on the big screen. Immerse yourself in this once-in-a-lifetime concert film experience with a breathtaking cinematic view of the history-making tour. That didn't feel normal, didn't it? Hello, you weird, beautiful movie lovers. My name is Louie, a movie fandom, and today we're talking about Taylor Swift The Eras Tour, which is, the filmed version of the Eras Tour that she did earlier this year. Now, I was really excited for this movie, and a lot of people were, especially humongous Taylor Swift fans, or Swifties. In fact, people booked it so much, and when tickets released, people booked it so much that that AMC's literal site crashed because of it. Which is insane, honestly. And, admittedly, years ago, I was a huge Taylor Swift fan, mainly because of my sister and, other stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into my embarrassing history with that stuff. But anyways, yeah. So when the trailer dropped for this, I was really excited for this, honestly. And I finally saw it yesterday on its release, and I saw it in IMAX. And what did I think of it? Well, this movie, even though this isn't technically a movie, but I'm just counting it anyways, is amazing. I mean, genuinely, I had a blast. It is almost 3 hours long, and it is an absolute blast. The presentation of it is phenomenal. Lighting, everything like that is just so beautiful. And also, Taylor herself gives an amazing performance in here. Not, like, acting and all, but, like, you know what I mean. As in, like, with her singing and everything she does with it, it is just outstanding. And I loved her in it. I mean, well, this is weird just saying it, because this is technically a concert, so, yeah. Also, a lot of the lighting, like I said, is amazing. I will say there are some flashing lights, so if you are sensitive to that, then there is your warning. But yeah, and there is a warning, at least at the beginning of the movie, but I thought I'd mention it here. And like I said, with the presentation itself is amazing. I mean, genuinely. There's so much of it that genuinely blew my mind with it. I mean, genuinely, going over 17 years of her songs, and it is genuinely just great. It is so much fun, and it is just amazing. In fact, I was kind of dancing in my seat a little bit, like a lot of other people, and I was kind of singing it a little, honestly, which is kind of funny, because when three songs came up, I just couldn't help but think of the lyrics to the parody songs off it, and I just kept on thinking off them. I mean, it just made me laugh, honestly. Yeah, there are just many parts off the show itself that are just mind-blowing, I mean, genuinely. Especially one with a snake, which is like those realistic billboards, and it is just incredible and is outstanding. Also, the costumes she wears is amazing. Whether or not it literally took her about a second, like, genuinely, which I'm pretty sure maybe, mainly because of, well, one instance with it, so I don't know. If you were at the concert, please tell me if that's alright, but genuinely, yeah. Also, the editing itself also adds a lot to it. I mean, it's not the best editing ever, but still, it really does work with it. If I'd say my biggest issue with it is that, well, this is kind of more of a nitpick, but, like, She didn't play Welcome to New York, which is what, like, her most popular song? Or at least it feels like that. And I'll mention a bunch of others, which kind of disappointed me a little bit, but, yeah. Not mention I heard someone saying, they sang all of her songs, and maybe it was just the ones she didn't do on tour, so, I don't know. That was just, something that kind of bothered me, but, I don't know. And also, some pacing was quite bad, actually, with it, especially near the end, where it just kind of gets a little more boring a little bit. But still, it never really just put me to sleep, per se, even with it. Even with some parts kind of waiting with me for it to end. But still, I did enjoy it. Overall, Taylor Swift The Eras Tour is amazing. If you are a big Taylor Swift fan, then I would highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun, and for a concert that is nearly 3 hours, or, well, it was 3.5 hours in real life, I guess, it is an absolute blast. I would highly recommend seeing this, especially in IMAX, because, oh my god, it was so much fun in IMAX, and I give Taylor Swift The Eras Tour an A. So, those are my thoughts on this concert film. What did you think of this, semi-film, I guess? Did you love it, hate it? Let's agree, disagree down below in the comments. Come and tell me. Yeah, this was kind of an interesting type of review for me. Yeah, maybe I'll review the Beyonce one also, which I'm really curious to see, and if I ever get the chance to do that, hopefully I will be able to review it for you guys. Now that the Goosebumps problem is done now, because, well, yesterday the show dropped, but, like, only the 3rd and 4th episodes were on there, and now it's finally fixed, so I'll hopefully be able to watch that and review it for you guys, since I'm really excited to watch it. So, yeah. Yeah, that's about it right now. Yeah. Stay awesome.